Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Tom going from the Frosted Network server, and today we are back for another plushie tutorial. Today, continuing with the Marvel theme, we are doing Daredevil. So, where do we begin? This is a very simple plushie. I'm going to start by saying that it consists of 3 colours, as you can probably tell. That is going to be red wool, red clay, and white clay. So, very simple. Now, in terms of detail level and in terms of like how actual good it looks as a plushie, it's not up there, but it definitely represents Daredevil. So that's why we're doing it. It represents Daredevil, but of course Daredevil is very plain in the colour scheme, which is why hence this statue or plushie is very plain in the colour scheme. Now, credit where credit is due, this was designed again by the Frosted Network build team, so again shout out to them, and if you want to check out the Frosted Network server, then feel free to come along. It is a Minecraft currently 1.8 server. We have creative, prison, townie, you name it, we have it, and the IP is frostednetwork.mcpro.co, so come along and check it out, have some fun, and hopefully stick around. Anyways, with that said, let's get straight into building. So of course, the 3 blocks we have here, we will begin. So we're going to start off by building the front side of the body. The front side is, of course, a 6x6 square. So we're going to start off by placing a row of 6 red wool, just to verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to prove to you it is indeed 6 wide. Now we're going to go up layer by layer. After every single layer, I'll give you guys an opportunity to pause. But again, as I mentioned, it's really not difficult, so it shouldn't require that much thought process. Anyways, the second layer now, from left to right, is again 6 red wool. The third layer is 6 red clay. The fourth layer is 6 red wool. As you can tell, this is some like really intense build here, like really difficult. The fifth layer is 3 red wool, 1 red clay, and 2 red wool. And the final layer, which is of course the 6th layer, is 2 red wool, 1 red clay, and 3 red wool. And once you've done that, it looks something like this. Again, very plain, but accurate. So that is a 6x6 square, and that is the front side complete. It's as simple as that. So with that said, we're going to come around to the left side and start working on the left side of the body. So the left side of the body is 6 tall and 4 wide. This is the 4th block already here. So what we do is we go down to the bottom, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left using red wool. Now this is the first layer, of course, 3 red wool. The second layer is again 3 red wool. The third layer is 3 red clay, and then the next 3 layers is 3 red wool. So it's a 3x3 of red wool. So essentially, that's a 6 tall by 4 wide area. First 2 layers is red wool, the third layer is red clay, and then 4th, 5th, and 6th is all red wool. Now there is a 3D effect on this, and it's a very small one, but it is noticeable. So what we're going to do is come to the third layer, aka the clay layer, and from the left block we're going to go to the second one, bring it forwards 1 and down 1 using red clay, and that is a 3D effect. Anyways, yeah, it just adds a little bit of shape to it and makes it look a bit more interesting, adds a bit of variation to it. I don't know, I'm kind of waffling here, but you get the point. It is a 3D effect, kind of like a utility belt almost, I guess you could say. So anyways, come around to the right side. The good news is it's the exact same as the left. So all we do is we go 1, 2, 3 to right. Second layer is again 3 red wool, 3 red clay, and then 3 layers of 3 red wool. Now I appreciate I may be going a bit fast, but again, very self-explanatory. So I don't want to waste too much time waffling and talking about it when I'm hoping that you guys can pretty much just figure it out by looking. But of course, if you want to pause the video, feel free. That's what the pause button's there for, I guess you could say. So in regards to the 3D effect on this side, we're going to come to the third block of the third layer, bring it forwards 1, go down 1, and it will look again like this, exact same as the left side. Okie dokie, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm just doing a little pan around, and we'll loop back around to the rear side. So the rear side is a 6x6 square. Left side's already done, right side's already done, so that's 2 pillars done. That means we're only placing 4 blocks on each layer. So we're going to start off at the bottom, and it's a case of just matching up the sides, which makes it very simple. So the first layer is, I've done it wrong, 4 red wool. I was placing red clay, who knows why. And the second layer is 4 red wool again. Third layer is 4 red clay, and then the remaining 3 layers is 4 red wool. So as you can see, just a case of matching everything up, nice and simple. Go ahead and fill in the top area using red wool. Doesn't really matter which block you use, honestly, because it will be covered up by the head. But that is it. That is the body complete. Now, technically I'm lying because it's not complete. We're missing limbs, arms and legs to be more specific. So what we're going to do is come to the front side, aka the side with the 2 red clay in the top center, and come to the bottom left corner. Here, what we're going to do is place a red wall, go to right, up, to left, and that is now a 2x2 square coming out the front. We then head over to the bottom right corner, place one, go up, left, down, and that is again another 2x2. Now in front of each 2x2, we're going to bring it forwards a layer, and we're going to use red clay. So for each one, red clay, 2x2 in front, and now you have two 2x2x2 cubes of red wool and red clay. I know that was a bit of a mouthful, but as you can see, that is pretty much it. Now, in regards to the arms, exact same. Literally exact same colouring. So, what we do is we go to the top left corner of the body, we go forwards one, to left one, punch out the original. On the right side, we go top right corner, forwards one, right one, punch out the original. As you can see, we have a floating block on each side. On the left side, what we're going to do is go down, to left, up, and on the right side, we go down, to right, up. And you have two 2x2 squares. Now, just like we did on the legs, what we're going to do is bring it forwards a layer by using our red clay, and you now have two 2x2x2 cubes of technically you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and from above it looks like this. You can see the connection is a diagonal one. It's not physically connected, it's just a small diagonal connection. Okie dokie, so with that said, that is the body fully complete. What I'm going to do is get rid of my arm, we're going to have a nice little spin around, and then we'll start making some progress on the final step, which is of course the head. So as you can see, again, just brief measurement, the front and back are 6x6 squares, and the sides are 6x4 rectangles, with 3D effects on each side, and then each arm and leg is a 2x2x2 cube. Okie dokie, beautiful. So what we're going to do now, as I said a second ago, repeating myself, is build the head. So what we do is we come to the front side, we come up to the top left corner, and we're going to place a white clay and bring it 1 forwards. We do the exact same on the right side, white clay, 1 forwards, and then join together by placing 4 in the middle. You now have a 6x1 overhang, as you can see right here. And what we're then going to do is come around to the left side and expand 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards using red wool, 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards using red wool on the right side, and link together 4 in the middle. And what you now have is a 6x6 square. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill this in just for demonstration purposes. You do not need to do so. It's just so you can see it a bit clearer, I guess. And as I said, there's a 6x1 overhang at the front side and the rear side. So essentially, what we're doing from here, this is a template. We're building up front side, left side, right side, rear side. Each side is a 6x6 square, but it's just a template, so it shows us where everything goes, which is always nice. Anyways, this is the first side, so the front side, and this is the first layer, of course, which is 6 white clay. The second layer is 6 red wool. And the third layer is 2 red clay, 2 red wool, and 2 red clay. So that is the first 3 layers, halfway there already. The remaining 3 layers is simply 6 red wool, and that will bring you all the way up to the top, and that will give you a 6x6, as you can see right here. Now if you want to change up the eyes to be a tiny bit more visible, you could potentially use nether brick, or you could play around with this nether wart block, which has only just been introduced into the game on Xbox and console, but is a game changer. I think it's a really great block, so that's definitely something you can consider. But just for the purpose of the people who might not have that, I'm not sure if Pocket Edition has that, you can always use red clay, or alternatively use your nether brick or your red nether brick. Again, I believe red nether brick's a new block, but it's definitely a nice one. So it's definitely stuff you can consider and play around with it. I definitely like the red glow from these 2 blocks, so that's really nice. Anyways, back to red clay, just for, again, demonstration purposes. So what we're going to do now is start working on the left side and the right side of the head. And it's very, very simple. That's all I'm going to say. So it is, of course, a 6x6 square. The first layer is already done. That's 4 red wool and 2 white clay. Now we've already got a block on the right side done, which means we're only placing 5 per row. And I'm happy to tell you the 5 layers is simply 5 red wool. So it's a 5x5 square of red wool. That will complete it and give you a 6x6, as you can see right here. And the good news is the right side is the exact same. So we've got the bottom layer, which is 2 white clay, 4 red wool, and then the remaining 5 layers is simply 5 red wool. Now the same applies for the rear side and the top side, so we're going to come around to the rear side. There'll be a 4 block gap in the middle. Simply just go ahead and join everything together using red wool. And then for the top, go ahead and fill it all in using red wool. Very, very simple, and again, very self-explanatory. So once you've done that, that is the head or the base head complete. We're going to miss the part of the front, like part of his mask, I guess you could say. So what we're going to do is go to the top left corner of the front, go one to right, place a red wall, leave a 2-block gap, place another red wall. On top of each red wall, we're going to go up one. And once you've done that, that is it. That is your Daredevil plushie complete. Again, there's a few modifications you can make if you really want to. You can chuck in some detail with the other blocks, mix it up a bit, do whatever you want to do. But apart from that, that is the tutorial complete. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I really do hope you enjoy your Daredevil plushie, which you can now add to the other Marvel plushies in your world. Now again, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more Marvel plushies, maybe some DC, maybe some other stuff. I've got some Minecraft story mode stuff coming up, so it's really, really cool. Really excited for that, so hopefully you are. Hopefully, we'll see you in a future video. Until next time, definitely consider checking out my channel. That is youtube.com/GoingWithBearGames. I do this basically 3 times a week, so if you like this content, probably a good place to check out. And also check out the other directors, Jared and Anita. Again, links in the description. Also, final thing, if you're looking for a Minecraft server, frostednetwork.mcpro.co, awesome server. Totally not biased because I help run it. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, my name has been Tom Montgomery, and goodbye.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through.